Obviously, MOSS, masala, oil, salt and sugar. We are very much aware of this thing that it's a medicine in Ayurveda. If we have any kind of health issues in our body at certain times, at that time these things are used as a medicine to heal that particular health issue. So nowadays we have to be in between the society and all, we have to balance our society and all. I can understand that with our diet system and with our food system and all, that's okay. At the same time, we should know this thing that how dangerous it is consuming a medicine regularly. Yeah, I'm talking about MOSS, masala, oil, salt and sugar. Medicines used to be, it has to be used as a medicine only, not as a regular intake. Okay. So this MOSS, masala, oil, salt and sugar, when we consume them as a regular diet in the body, I would like to tell you what happens exactly in the body. The reason for any kind of health issue or a disease is mucus in the body. When there is a formation of mucus, excess mucus in the body, that gives rise to a new disease, a new health issue, you can say. Okay. And if we consume any kind of these four things, MOSS, in our body with a regular food intake, definitely that forms a mucus in our body. Like see example, whenever we have our lunch or our dinner, after having that we can clearly observe this thing that there's a formation of mucus, and body never accepts this thing. By force we are putting it into the body and that's going into the body, but first it gives a signal. It rejects these things, these masala, oil, salt and sugar. That's why we feel a little bit uncomfort after having our food. Take example the lunch. After having the lunch, see, it will be just trying to throw out a little bit. We'll do like this. What happens there over in the body is, you can see as the oil always floats on the water surface, we might have seen several times. So same way all this masala, oil, salt and sugar, that floats up in the form of mucus, and it's a symbol of a rejection. We have to identify this thing that body is not accepting that thing and it's throwing out of the body in the form of mucus. Okay, keep this one side. Second thing we need to know is in this body, the mouth area, the mouth, it also produces a medicine like. It's a huge pharma company like. It produces saliva inside the body. What happens when we eat the food? Saliva mixes with the food when we chew well, and we know a lot of benefits of this saliva getting into the body with the mixture of food inside. Okay, so let's not talk about that thing first of all. The saliva, it mixes with the food and goes into the body, and when this MOSS it's combined with the food, so all together they go into the body, and when the body rejects them, they float up mixing with the mucus and they come up. That's the reason of our uncomfortable after having our lunch. That's why we do like this and try to spit it out. Spit out that mucus due to the uncomfortableness. We just spit it out somewhere, anywhere. So what happens exactly at that time is with the mucus, the saliva, the mixed saliva also comes out through the mouth. And whatever the body has to heal on with the help of this saliva, maybe in the digestion process or different process and all, that's going out of the body, the saliva. So actually that should not happen. So one simple technique I would like to tell you, if we feel, because obviously the food and all we have to take in being in the society and all. So if we come across these kind of situations of raise in mucus after having the food, one thing we can do after having the lunch, okay, please don't spit that out through your mouth, because if we spit that out through our mouth, the saliva also goes off, and saliva is very much important to the body. Okay, so what we have to do there is, there's a simple technique. Just sneeze through the nose. Don't give a hard blow through the nose. Simple, gentle blow up with the nose. Keep your finger on one of the nostrils, one side of the nose, and just either this way or that way. Just have a gentle blow so that the mucus comes out. In that, what happens in that process is the entire, okay, a little bit saliva goes off, but entire saliva won't go out as gone through the mouth. That much quantity saliva won't go out through the nose. So only the mucus will go through the nose by blowing this kind of technique. So what happens there is, the mucus will be out of your body, and whatever the saliva is generated with the mixture of the food, that remains inside the body only. So that goes down and helps you out a lot in your body healing process and all. Okay, so we need to understand just this technique. Actually, being on the Sattvic lifestyle, we don't recommend this MUCUS, masala, oil, salt and sugar. But since you have to balance in the society and all, and you had to take certain times, then this is the best technique you do. Okay, so please don't spit, never spit out the mucus from your mouth. Okay, just give us gentle blow. You can try now also. So this gentle blow is enough, and don't blow out with pressure. Never blow out with pressure. Okay, hope that's clear for you. Okay, peace, love and blessings. Thank you. Om Shanti.